Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 12 of this luxury apartment. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to mold all the railings and the door for the curtain wall. We added the mullions, and then now we rise up the building. Now we're gonna continue working on this, and in this, I'm planning to add in the roof. So let's go to our level 4, and then from level 4 we're gonna add the roof from here. So go to architecture, click on roof, and then here we want to base it from level 5, but we needed the layout of level 4 so that we know where to put. So now here, click on edit, duplicate, and just name it as roof number 1. Press OK, edit, and then change the thickness to 200, and then the materials. So for this one, let's just put a metal material for now. Or something that is maybe a stone. Or let's just add one. So one metal for now. And from this one, we could just change it later on. Here, I'm gonna select rectangle, and I want to add it from the inside. But first, press escape and then click on define slope. This is very important to uncheck so that it's not a slope roof, but just a flat one. So just click on the corner, and then for now, let's just click it at the end as well. Press escape and then just finish. Let's look at it at 3D. And as you can see, we have our wall like that. Next thing we're gonna do is we're going to select everything except for the ones in the front. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna extend it to the top. So we'll have a top offset of, let's say, around 600. So now we have our roof, and then let's zoom in here. Let's add in another roof for this part. So here we're going to go back to level 4 and then zoom it here. Only this portion will be blocked. What we're gonna do is we're going to go back to architecture and then click on roof, and then edit type, duplicate. This will be roof number 2, but we need to change the material. And let's use this, another metal material right here. And then we just need to press OK. And then let's add this one right about there. So don't cross over this because we're planning to add in another exterior wall right here, but with an offset at the top. This one as well, we need to add a wall right here. Sorry, not here, but this one. And then click on finish. So for this one, we need to, I believe, just add one at a time. And then here, we need to put this one to level 5. but I want this to be flush at the top. So I'm gonna select this, and then we're gonna base offset this from the level negative 200, the thickness of the top. And then here we just need to select this wall, click on attach to top, and then select the roof. And then don't worry about here, we're gonna add in, like I said, a roof there. So here, let's add another roof, the same roof for this part. So click on roof again, click on rectangle, and then select that, and then click finish, and then it's still selected. Move this one to level 5, and then negative 200 for the base. Now it looks like that. We need to add in an exterior wall. So let's go to level 4, and then here select this wall, which is exterior wall number 1, CS. Don't put it or don't connect it yet. What I'm gonna do is going to select that. We're gonna base offset this to I think negative 2,000 3,500. Let's look at it. So sorry, not negative, but we could just extend it like that. So it should be base offset 4,000 and going up to top base offset 600. So this is what you need to have. And then we could now select that wall again. So CS that wall. And let's try and add it onto here. So same idea. Add the wall. Don't connect it yet until we can see what's going on. So now here, this is the same idea. So now we can go to level 5 and join them. Let's zoom it and then now connect them. Connected here. AL. I know it's giving. It's basically not joining properly. And it's not cooperating. So we just need to add it like that and do it on the other. So similar to that, that's one of the issue we're having at the moment. It's not joining. So let's uncheck room bounding. So let's leave that for now. Another alternative is a model in place just to cover up this part. What we can also do is go to south elevation, and maybe we could just edit this. So edit the profile, and then here, let's align it. Remove constraint, and remove constraint. So that looks much better. So select this, edit profile, and then we just need to align up to the edge and then remove constraint. So that's probably the reason why it's joining them like that. So now it got fixed, but at least it's not showing with having an overlap, because once we put it in Twinmotion, it's gonna flash again. So now let's go to south elevation. I just want to push this back a little bit because we're going to add in some designs here, and I just want to look it like that. If we click our level 1, as you remember, we don't have door here yet. Like I said, let's add in a curtain wall. Let's add it in the middle, like so, and then cut geometry. I'm gonna extend this one, and then cut geometry. Wall, and then curtain wall. Here as well, we're gonna make sure to add that one. So the way we're gonna do this is we could just add in a section so that we could see it properly. Select this one, or select the section that's too much, so we could just put it right here, just so we could see. We just want it to be at level 1. Okay, and then now let's add in some curtain grid, and then at the top 500, and then let's put 300 at each side so that to give it more design, and then add in the mullion, same here, and then select that to change the door. And you could remove this mullion, and then now when we go back to level 1, we could just flip this one onto other side, and let's put this lobby right about here, so that looks good. Here we're gonna go to south elevation, so this section we could just remove it now. We already did that, just for the sake that we could add this one right there. For this one, we're going to extend this so that we could add a door right here. At the same time, we need to add 2 doors going in here. So now we could go to our south elevation. I know this is where the wall or partition wall here. So we could just add in the curtain grid. So I'm gonna add a curtain grid right about here. And that's the edge. So we could just add the one for the top like that. And then let's have this, and then let's put this one 500, 400, and then 400. And then let's add in some segments from the top. Because this one is, I want to pick this one, I just want 500 from the top. And then let's add another curtain grid, 500 right there. So same idea. And then here we could just move this one down like that so that we could add in some design. Here we could add in the mullion and then remove the mullions right about here because we're going to add the door and here as well. So now let's select the panel and then the door. And then the door right here. And then let's go to our level 1 so that we could flip it. So flip and rotate like that. And then here we could just flip it like that. So that looks good. And then we could add in. So I'm going to select all the walls right here by holding on Shift and this one here as well. I'm holding on Control button right here and then I'm selecting them so that we can select all of them together. So unselect this one. We could add another exterior wall with a different material. I'm going to add another metal material because I know what I'm going to add here, or a stone material. Let's add in slate. Okay. And then maybe we could add this one as well, a slate. So now level 2. This one as well. So we're changing the materials now so that we could organize it once we're in Twinmotion. We just keep on adding materials. This one, level or exterior wall number 2. Here we could put it up right about here, and then we could add in an overhead right here or a top, and then we're gonna connect it from the wall right there and it will look much better. And then here we're going to add in some design, an extrusion for sure. I just want to add a model in place. So component, model in place, generic model. In this one, I'm just going to create a sweep to add in. So I'm going to pick the path 3D, and then let's pick the interior part all throughout our design. And then from the corner, we just need to trim them so that we don't get any error. And then click Finish, Edit Profile, and then the one that you select first will be the one that you will have the crosshair right here. And then here we could just add a little bit of profile at the top. So let's put this one at top. So around probably 150. And then let's just add around 250 from here. And then just a little nook like that. Trim this one. And then select the material. And let's just change this. Let's add in another metal material. Apply and then OK. And then click Finish. And then now it looks like that. A very simple addition, but it will provide a better profile. And then look, we're also going to add those probably at the edge here, and also for the columns right here, and even probably at the top here, or maybe not this one. So now what we're gonna do is, actually I'm gonna pull this one down and just put it about the height of the second floor. So right about here. I think that's perfect. And then let's add in more at the top of that, but a smaller one. So let's go to model in place, generic model. Let's change to materials again. So here we have a stone. Now we need to change it to a different one. Let's just add this one for now. And then rectangle offset probably 50. And then from the inside. And then here, from here, let's just copy CO and then grab it from the corner. And then make sure once you click copy, click on multiply as well. So it's easier to just keep on adding. And just do this on all. Another thing, another detail, small details that will give our model a nicer look, especially when we're rendering it. You will see the difference of those. And then let's double check that we have everything. And then we just need to click finish, go to 3D, pull it up. Okay. And then from here, you can just click on finish. As you can see, it's overlapping. So what we can do is AL. And then let's see if we can see let's try and change the transparency. So AL. And then from there. So now it's not overlapping there. Just pull it back, change the transparency, and then press OK. This one, we could pull it up all the way to the top. And then we just need to add a cover there. So we need to create a model in place there. And also, we could add in another extra here. So another model in place. Click on generic model. And then we can create a sweep, sketch, or not sketch path, pick path. And then we just want to add those things at the end. And then edit profile. And then zoom in. And then here, just a rectangle. Another small thing that will give light to our drawing. And then here we could just put stone. I think the same stone that we use for this one. Or we could do just a different one. I'm thinking let's use this for now. Click finish. And then now you just need to go around and adding those. So multiply and then grab it from the corner there. And as you can see, we just need to add those again. Okay. Okay. So now let's see the look. That looks much better. Adding those. And then finally we could just add the ones at the top. For the ones at the top, we could copy to clipboard, paste to selected level, and this one I believe is level 5. Same. And then what we could do is we could just pull this one down. So by just using AL, so it's aligned there at the top. And then we just need to wrap around those. So what will happen is we need to go to architecture, model in place, generic model, and then here another sweep, pick path, we could go around here. I think it's much better if we go around. And this will be time consuming. Now we need to trim and extend. And then now click finish, edit profile, and we just need to add a profile. Maybe let's go over that. Or let's just align it. And then here, this one should be around 200. And then another around 30. Trim and extend. Oops. And then for material, anything black. So this one will be good enough for now. Click finish and then finish. Click finish there. This one, as you remember, this is a group of floors. Edit type, duplicate. This will be floor number 3. And then change this one to anything black again. The only problem with this now is that you just need to do it on all of this one. So unfortunately, like I said here, the profile, so let's edit the profile here and then select profile, edit profile. This will be 200 and then 30 at the top, and then it will be 70 right there. Or what you can do is select that, and then once it asks you for the profile, you can just paste that. And you just need to keep on doing it. So like this one, another model in place, and then generic model. Click on the sweep again, pick path, and just do that all around again. And then trim It's also easier to have the profile ready. You could basically create a profile from your family, but for me, I rather just not do that anymore. Um, I'll just select edit profile. There we go. So as of now, the profile is facing, or it's facing a different way. So let's try and rotate that. So instead of this, I rather just create the same one, which is easy to remember. This is 200, and then 30 from the 70. This is 70, so that's correct. And then rigid insulation is the material that we use. So just keep on doing that all throughout. And then once we come back, hopefully you guys finish that. And then on the next one, we could finally try to finish everything. We're gonna add another model in place extrusion right here, and then clean up here, and then add in some sheets. So thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.